Hello, how's it going? Zan here, hope you're doing well. So today we are building here at 888 Spire Apartments in the Uptown area of San Myshuno. And this apartment is the one with the 3 levels, and it's just the single apartment, so there's no neighbours or anything. And I actually started this all the way back December of 2018, so over a year now, and I ended up leaving it because I'm not sure if you remember, but there was that apartment glitch for quite a while from when if you were looking at a lower level in an apartment that all the furniture had disappeared and it was kind of glitching out a bit. So for the longest time I just wasn't really playing in these multi-level apartments. But since it's been fixed, I kind of remembered about this build, so came back to it all this time later. So just the first couple minutes of this is from back then, and then we move on to now when I'm kind of doing the first level, which has the bedrooms, as well as popping back upstairs to kind of add and change some things around. Now this apartment is definitely not a style I'm really into or build that often, but I think it's nice to try out some different styles in The Sims rather than just kind of doing the same thing all the time. So this is for a very wealthy sim. A lot of these items are from like Get Famous, Vintage Glamour. But yeah, when I first started building this, I didn't really have a particular sim in mind, just for someone who had a lot of money and quite a classic over the top type of style. But later on, as I was building the downstairs area, I thought it would be one well suited to one of my sims in the game who's a model with a lot of money and very famous. And I actually have some just like random CC paintings that I did of her, because I think I had her, she was like the host of the Top Model LP I did way back when I started on YouTube and didn't finish. But anyhow, I feel like she's kind of sim that would have big portraits of herself all around the house. So I kind of add those in at the end. But here now we're just going on to like the new footage of what I've just added the past few days. So this is right on the bottom level, and we have 2 bedrooms and a gym here. Just a few of the basic equipment, and I like to use that kind of matting because my gym has that for like stretching and stuff, so I always put that into gyms, and of course like a yoga mat because I imagine she's into yoga. As you'll probably see, I do use a bit of custom content in this, just 2 packs, the BAFROOM and I think SIMKEA, Sim Furnishing. So I'll link those below, but I'm also going to be uploading this to the gallery, 2 versions, one with the custom content if you have those 2 packs or want to download them, and then a second one where I'll replace the items with in-game items. Not that there's that many of them, but yeah, I really love the high windows and doors that come with the bathroom pack, and is it bathroom? I think I'm saying it wrong, bathroom pack. So I use those mostly downstairs. What I do like about this apartment is that it doesn't have that annoying window glitch where the wrong patterned shadows are coming from off the windows, like Alto Apartments has, because that really bothers me. Only thing with this apartment is on the outside, some of the exterior wallpaper is just back to like nothing. Like if you edit this apartment, you might find that the outside, the non-editable walls wallpaper disappears and you can't do anything to get it back. So that's kind of annoying, but not as bad as the whole window shadows thing. Also with this apartment, on the 2nd floor, the 3 windows in the middle, you're able to click on them and have your sim look out, which I only discovered this past week while playing in this apartment, and I think they get like a happy moodlet because this apartment has really nice views. So it's kind of interesting. I didn't realize that was the case, and I don't think you can do that in any other apartments though I might be wrong. Here in this corner, we're putting like a little study area, but I end up moving that to the current bedroom on this level. Originally, you kind of walk in and there's a bar there, and then to the left it was the butler's bedroom, as well as just a bathroom for whoever. But I was playing on this lot with a butler, and I feel like they're kind of useless. Like there'd be puddles around, dirty dishes, and the butler would just be making themselves a drink, chilling out, like not doing any work whatsoever. I don't think that was the case when butlers were first released, but yeah, I find them kind of useless now. So I ended up firing the butler and just getting a maid to come each day because they actually clean the apartment. I don't know, have you guys been finding that as well? Like maybe if the butler is there to also be taking care of children, they might be a bit more useful. But yeah, I was just getting kind of annoyed with them. Here is the master bedroom with a big walk-in wardrobe, and those are the doors that come with the bathroom pack. And one of them is already open, and the other one has like an opening animation when they walk through. So yeah, I really like those, as well as the full-length mirror that also comes in the pack. So yeah, we're just using lots of gold accents on all the furniture. I would have liked to have used a different color swatch for that wardrobe and shoe kind of closet, but all the other ones are quite ugly, so I tend to always just go with this white and more dulled gold color tone. But yeah, I'm currently still just working from home, as I was kind of talking about in the last video. As I said last time, New Zealand kind of has 4 different levels, so today is actually the end of level 4, which is the most restrictive, meaning you can only go out for essential travel like to the supermarket or pharmacy, otherwise you need to stay home. But I think like we're going to level 3 now for 2 weeks, but it's basically the same apart from takeaways. So yeah, from tomorrow morning takeaways are now able to operate, but it has to be contactless. So I feel like McDonald's and all the other takeaways tomorrow are going to be very, very busy, so I might wait a bit longer to get some. But yeah, I think also some students are going back to schools tomorrow, but they're still saying if you can have your kids studying from home, you should do that. And still most workplaces are saying if you can work from home. So I think my work, we're going to slowly be trickling back from level 2. So I'm not sure, perhaps in 2 weeks I'll be going back or working from home a bit longer. But yeah, it's nice we can kind of drive somewhere and then walk at least at level 3, because at level 4 you couldn't even do that. It was like strictly only walking within your neighborhood. Yeah, you weren't allowed to drive anywhere close by to walk, so I guess it should be a little bit better, but also quite similar still. Here I think we're just about to move on to the master bathroom, and I use lots of the BAFROOM. I'm like pausing every time I say that, I'm like, am I saying it right? The BAFROOM accessories, and there's like lots of cute little shampoo bottles, scrubs, soaps, a new toothbrush kind of marble holder. Yeah, I really like all these items. They just match the game perfectly. And I'm using that brick kind of wallpaper that came with university, and I think it has kind of an expensive feel to it. The only thing I've noticed now with it is if it goes around 2 walls, at the corner where it meets, it isn't seamless, so the bricks are off to one another, and I hadn't noticed it until that build, and so now it's kind of irritating me a bit. And if you hadn't noticed that until I just said it, I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't know. Here is the second kind of bedroom. I imagine this being just a guest bedroom, or possibly it could be the butler's bedroom if someone wants to have the butler, but as I said, I don't want a butler, so probably just a guest bedroom, and it has a little kind of ensuite bathroom for it as well. I'm not really into this kind of pastel green, gold, black color scheme, but it was just kind of something different, and I imagine the owner sim of this was kind of experimenting with some different colors and quite liked that, so it all kind of matches together, which is nice. Also changing out these lights here, like the other ones I thought kind of matched it, but I just found them a bit too ugly, so I switched it out for those vintage glamour lights instead. Also on the second level there's that kind of open gap where the stairs are that you can see through, and I would have liked that pushed out all the way to the windows, but there's a glitch with some lots with multi-level that the windows then go black. So instead I have that kind of pathway around it. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but anyway. The curtains are also from BAFROOM. They're quite nice because they're a bit see-through and just look a bit more expensive, whereas usually I always just use the blinds in the game because a lot of the curtain lengths aren't really for the highest walls, and yeah, I usually find them quite difficult to use, so I think I'll be using the CC curtains quite a lot from now on. Here we are just finishing off with some portraits around the build. Also off camera I go up to the second floor and change that butler's room into this study, which you'll see in the end screenshots. But yeah, I also put some pictures of Alyssa Brandon, the sim I have in here. But those will be out for the upload to the gallery. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this kind of fancy, expensive apartment build, and I will see you next time. Bye!